That's what that is. But for all the other people who just, well, I just go ahead and say just lazy and just don't want to do nothing for yourself, you gotta learn how to be independent. Stand up for your own self. So when he or she be like, you know what, I'm leaving, you be like, had your stuff already packed, go ahead, walk out the door, give me my key, the spares, the everything. I don't need you. Then what they gonna do? They be like, dang, I ain't know. They gonna be shocked because they not used to you being like that. So when you tell them to get out, no, they gonna be like, you know what? I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. What you gonna do? You can't say no. Come on back. Yeah. You're right. No, stand your ground. He or she. That's not the person for you. Kick him out the door and go find your real spouse. You know, and that's why you can't really have a whole bunch of people in your relationships. Having a whole bunch of people in your relationship, that's just like lighting the fire, putting on some piece of paper, putting the paper on the ground, and put some gasoline on it. That's gonna cause a wildfire, a disaster. And that's really what you're asking for because okay, I'm gonna start off with girl first. Say you're a girl and you talking, you having a problem with your boyfriend, you're crying, depressed, you're saying, girl, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm so hopeless. And then what you do? You get mad. You start telling her everything that he did, everything that he wants you to do. You're not doing it right. Everything that you're arguing about. Okay, what's she gonna do? She gonna run. This is okay. Maybe not. It's not for all people. What's she gonna do? She gonna run back to your boyfriend, tell him, and you're like, man, what? You know what? And then she is gonna be like his little source. They gonna become close, and guess what? She's still your man. And like for guys, I'm here this for guys. Okay, so you telling your homeboy, you be like, hey, dog, man, she tripping. You know what? You tell him all this stuff, all your problems. Okay, he going to your girlfriend, and he like, all right, what's wrong? Really, to talk to me because my homeboy, he ain't really saying nothing. So what who she see in her time of need? Who does she see as her holder, her protector? All you doing with her is causing her problems and arguing with her, while your best friend, your homeboy, is comforting her. So what they gonna do? They gonna get close. They gonna start talking, and then guess what? They gonna start talking for real. They gonna have a relationship. So that's why you shouldn't have a whole bunch of people. There's a lot of people, kind of friends. You have the loud one, the crazy one, the ratchet one, the slow one. But it's always that one friend in the group that's kind of calm that you can really talk to. He or she gives you a reasonable answer. Talk to that one, that person, and that's the only person that you need to have inside of your relationship. And another thing is with these advice, stop going. Okay, this is not for all people. But some people who can't keep a relationship are sometimes the worst people to get the advice from. I mean, seriously, you asking them for advice for what? They can't keep a girl or a man. They can't keep a relationship stayed on their own. What are you asking them for? Like I said, go to that one friend. But no, you want to go to the so-called one who has all the answers. You know, he or she tells you the wrong thing. You go home, do the advice that he or she gave you. What happened? Your relationship is through by the night. That's why you should not have a lot of people in your relationships. That's why you need to have trust and communication, and you have to listen to that person. Communication and listening goes hand in hand. If you're not listening, you're not communicating. If you're not communicating, you're not listening.